Most planes look, well, like planes. Wings, tail, engines, nothing crazy. But today we're looking at the most bizarre flying machines ever created. Planes so weird you'll swear the engineers were competing in a drunk doodle contest. Our first aircraft is the Vought V-173, nicknamed the Flying Pancake. This experimental plane was designed during World War II to test a radical idea. Can a circular wing create huge lift at low speeds? Surprisingly, yes. The pancake shape allowed extremely short takeoffs, as little as 200 feet. It could also reach 138 miles per hour, which isn't bad for something shaped like a UFO made of breakfast food. The project later evolved into the XF-5U, but by the time it was ready, jets had taken over. This Italian experimental aircraft from 1932 looked like a flying barrel, but it actually pioneered something important: the ducted fan. The fuselage acted like a giant tube, improving airflow and increasing thrust efficiency. Its designer, Luigi Stipa, believed it could make aircraft quieter and more fuel efficient. The idea worked in theory, but the plane's shape created too much drag, and the concept never caught on. Still, it influenced later jet engine intakes. The NASA AD-1 tested a bizarre aerodynamic concept: the oblique wing. At low speeds, the wing stayed straight. At high speeds, it rotated up to 60 degrees, reducing drag for better fuel efficiency. In theory, this could have allowed faster, more efficient aircraft. In practice, the plane handled poorly when the wing was angled, and pilots reported serious stability issues. Still, the idea hasn't died. NASA continues to study oblique wings for future aircraft. During the Cold War, the U.S. Air Force needed a way to protect long-range bombers. Their solution? A tiny jet fighter small enough to be carried inside a bomber, the XF-85 Goblin. It launched mid-air, engaged enemies, and then tried to hook back onto the bomber using a retractable trapeze. Flight tests showed it could fly well, but reconnecting was incredibly difficult in turbulence. After only a few flights, the project was canceled. Aerial refueling and escort fighters became a better solution. This Soviet giant wasn't quite a plane, and not quite a boat. It was an Ekranoplan, a vehicle that flies just a few meters above water using ground effect, which boosts lift and reduces drag. The Caspian Sea Monster was over 300 feet long, heavier than any aircraft at the time, and could skim above the ocean at nearly 500 kilometers per hour. It was fast, efficient, and hard to detect by radar, but required perfectly calm water and was difficult to control. The program was eventually abandoned. Finally, the Facetmobile, a private project designed by Barnaby Wainfan. Its entire body acted as a lifting surface, a concept known as a lifting body aircraft. The aircraft had no curved surfaces, only flat facets, like a gemstone or a Minecraft block. This kept costs extremely low and simplified construction. Despite its odd shape, it flew smoothly and safely, demonstrating that unconventional shapes can still be aerodynamically efficient. These strange aircraft may look ridiculous, but each one taught engineers something new about lift, drag, stability, and the weird places creativity can take us. Some of these ideas failed, some succeeded, but all of them pushed aviation forward in unexpected ways. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and tell me which bizarre aircraft you want me to cover next, because trust me, aviation gets even stranger.